Hello, grade 4, and I hope all of you are safe and doing well. But for this week's assignment, I want to continue your geometry book. I don't want to get too far behind. I hope everybody is doing what I asked them to do last week. But this week, let's get back to normal. Let's get back to work. I know it'll be a little bit different, but I've made this video for you to help you continue doing your geometry book. First, in ClassLink, our geometry book is found in your Google Drive. I'd like you to click on that. Now I know I'm using Mrs. Deck's class as an example, but just click on your Google Drive, find your geometry book, click on that, and open up your geometry book. If you have not completed a slide from the past, or if you were absent, do not worry about it. We're just going to continue doing what is in this video, and we're going to move forward from that. The next time I see you guys, I can always share the slides with you and get you caught up that way. But for now, just do exactly what's in this video and everything will be okay. All right, so let's scroll down to our last slide. And I just want you to add a new slide. I'm going to hit the drop down arrow and go to title only. So everybody will have a clean page. We're going to be working on 3D shapes. So what I'd like you to do is click on the text box. And Mrs. Deck's class is still on cube. A cube is a 3D shape that has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. And I'll go over each and every one of those words. Our cube is our vocabulary word. I'm going to change that to red. I'm going to size this a little bit bigger so you all can see it. And to find the cube, you're going to go into your toolbar on the shape. And you're going to go all the way over underneath the 12. You'll see a little cube right there. You're going to click. You're going to click and hold, make a cube. When you make a cube, make sure the face is a square, a perfect square. And we're going to paint it. You could change the border color, the line color, and you could change the width of that. Now a face. Face is this flat part. There are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3 that you could see. There's one in the back for 4. There's one on this side for 5, and there's one on the bottom for 6. Edges. Edges are these lines where 2 faces meet. This and this will create an edge, and there are 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one right in the middle in the back. 8. And you can see 9, 10. The 2 you can't see. 11 going back this way, and then connecting on this side down here, 12. Your vertices. These are where your edges meet. These are your little points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and you can't see the back one right there. That would be 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Moving on. This is probably for everybody. Rectangular prism. Prism, excuse me, is a 3D shape that has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Here's our vocabulary word. Oops. And our rectangular prism, you're going to again use the same exact thing. You're going to use the cube, but this time you're just going to stretch it out. So there'll be a rectangle on the front. And again, has 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices, just like a cube. It's just stretched out. I'm going to color it. And there you go. Rectangular prism. It's a 3D shape. Next, add a slide. Title only. Now remember, if you have to pause the video, you need to pause it and go pause our YouTube and go back to the video to do, or your project to do your work. Please do so. Might be the only way to do it, but it will help. The next is a cylinder. Cylinder is a 3D shape. It has 2 faces, 0 edges, and 0 vertices. Cylinder is our vocabulary word. And to find our cylinder, you're going to go back into our shape tool. We'll say shapes. And it's, if you see the decagon, it's right underneath the decagon. It will say can. Your cylinder can look like this. Oops. Your cylinder can look like this. They're both cylinders. I'm going to color them both at the same time. To do that, I'm just going to click and hold and just put a box around both of them. It will highlight both at the same time. And now I can color, and I could change the line and the width. Next. Next is a sphere. It is a 3D shape that has 0 edges, 0 faces, and 0 vertices. Sphere is our vocabulary word. Now we're not going to find a sphere in our shape tool. What we're going to have to do is go down to insert image. It'll say search the web, and you're going to type sphere. You can use any one of these you'd like. This is like your bowling ball, your tennis ball, your basketball, the earth, sphere. And we can move it over. If you want to size it down a little bit, you can click the little corner box, click and hold, and drag it in a little bit. And that is your sphere. Next. The next is a pyramid. Pyramid is a 3D shape that has 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. Pyramid is our vocabulary word. And again, we're not going to find our pyramid in our shape tool. You're going to have to search. So we're going to click, search the web. We'll get rid of sphere, and what we are going to do is type pyramid. There. This would be, could you put one of those Egyptian pyramids? Yes, you could. But I'm just going to do it just like this. That's perfectly fine. And you have a pyramid. And next. The next we're going to talk about is going to be different types of angles. Now to measure angles, we use something called a protractor. Protractor is an instrument that is used to measure angles of shapes. I click and hold and drag it back. Protractor is our vocabulary word. I'll make this bigger so everybody can see. Again, we're not going to find a protractor in our shape tool. We're going to have to search. So again, hit insert image, search the web, and type protractor. This is what a protractor looks like. You can click on the first one or the second one, doesn't matter, and insert that in. And just click and hold, hold, hold. And I will show you how a protractor works later on. Protractor. It's an instrument used to measure angles of shapes. It looks just like this. Next. First type of angle that we're going to learn about is a right angle. Right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. Right angle is our vocabulary word. We're going to use the line tool to go back and create. You're going to click and hold, go straight down. Try to make it as straight as possible. I'm going to use the line weight, make it a little bit thicker, makes life a little bit easier when the line is a little bit thicker. I'm going to go back to that line tool. I'm going to click and hold. I'm going to go, you can go to the left or the right, it doesn't matter. And now to identify a right angle, most of the time you will see, go back to the shapes, you will see a little square in the bottom corner of it. And if I just click on the paint bucket and make it transparent, it will look a little bit better. Right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. To show you how this protractor works, you do not have to do this part I'm just showing you. But if I go back to the protractor and copy this, I put it right on top of angle, right where the corner is, you'll see that it reads, goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 degrees. I made a perfect right angle. Go straight up and down. Next, you click the drop down arrow. We use title only. And the next one is going to be obtuse. Obtuse angle is an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle is our vocabulary word. And we're going to use our line tool one more time. We're going to click and hold. It'll be anywhere on this side. So if straight up and down, like straight up and down is 90, anything on this side is going to be greater than 90. I'm going to use the line tool again. I'm going to highlight both lines at the same time. I'm going to change the weight. Now, if I go back to that line tool and I go all the way down to the bottom, it will say scribble. I can click. I click and hold, 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 hold. It will make this little measurement sign for the obtuse angle. What I'd like you to do is add a slide, title only. It's going to be acute angle. Acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. You can click and hold. Acute angle is our vocabulary word. And now I'm going to go back up. Right now it's on scribble. I'm going to make this the line tool. Click and hold, hold, hold. Make a line. I'm going to change the weight. I'm going to do it one more time. Click the line tool. So again, if up and down is 90 degrees, anything on this side would be less than 90 degrees.